John, we're going back to you now. Is this an overreaction when we hear someone was just making fun of your homeboy comment, distracted me. When we hear from Nishant, who says Kevin Feige leaves Marvel after Secret Wars to finish on a high note.
By the way, I think we skipped one, but yeah, let me do this one. Yes. Listen, I don't think that's an overreaction at all, because I've been saying for a number of years that I believe Kevin Feige has his exit strategy mapped out. He's hit a point where there is literally nothing left for this guy to do. There's nothing left to do. You've gone ahead and created and produced the highest grossing film franchise in the history of the medium. You've literally had a film nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. You've done it all. You created the film franchise that de facto has kind of owned pop culture for the past 15 years. There's literally nothing left to do. And when you are a creative like Kevin Feige, you got to be looking for the next challenge. And so Secret Wars, I think, is a logical exit point for him. I really do. I think it's a logical exit point for him. I think he'll, use the couple of years that we have to really build up and get his successor ready to go in place. And then he'll go on and take over Star Wars, or take over, I don't know, Lionsgate, or take
Star
over
Trek,
or take over. Well, I don't see him doing that, but take over a full studio rather than just a division studio sort of thing. So yes, I don't think it's an overreaction at all to think that Secret Wars will be his last film that he does with Marvel. But no guarantees, but I don't think that's an overreaction. Rob, what do you think?
Totally agree. And not only that, he'll probably leave Marvel with a roadmap for the next phase, whatever the phase is after Secret Wars, because Marvel's clearly planning what that is, whether it's X-Men or whatever they're going to do. They know, because they're already developing that stuff and they're going to have it out there. But like you said, unless Kevin Feige just likes doing it, I'm sure he does. Bringing Marvel back out on a high note, he might just want to stay and get into the X-Men. But the thing is, he already was involved with the original X-Men movies back at Fox. So it's like, I'll be a consultant, but I'm going to go I wouldn't be surprised if somebody I could see Paramount poaching him and making him the head of production, the head of the studio.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
And then you're going to get to make, because then he would get to make Star Trek.
Well, in a way he would. Yes, he would.
You'd get to greenlight it.
Yeah, the only reason I don't really think he'll just take over Lucasfilm is because for him that would just be a lateral move.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe it's a lateral. Listen, again, I've made this sports analogy before. When you're a coach that brings championships to a city, you become legendary. But when you go to another city and another team and bring championships there, now you're God tier. And if Kevin Feige could do for, say, Star Wars, he might be looking at it in terms of legacy, maybe. I did this with Marvel. I made the biggest franchise in the history of cinema. And I saved Star Wars. I mean, listen, his place is solidified in the all-time Hollywood Hall of Fame anyway. I mean, it's already a lock. But if he could then go and do that in Star Wars, again, I don't think he will. It's a lateral move. But if he did, it's God tier at that point. Anyway.
Or he might leave and go do something totally different.
Yep. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.